Welcome back to the SSL Family Dad channel. Today I have something fun and exciting for you guys. If you have been following along with the channel, you'll know that last year we had some very strange plumbing problems underneath this house. This house is built on a cement slab in several different levels. There's like 3 different levels to this house. There's a bunch of stairs everywhere. And there was a cast iron pipe somewhere underneath here, a drain pipe that was rusted through, and it was leaking into a underground heating duct, which was then pouring this water from like our sink and dishwasher and all this other stuff into our heating ducts, and it was making it smell down here in this lower level of the house. My quick fix for this was to reroute that plumbing from our dishwasher, our kitchen, all that into a different plumbing drain in a different area and kind of abandon the underground cast iron pipe. But I've never been able to figure out exactly where it was leaking and exactly, how it was getting into the heating ducts. Well, today I have something that's going to let us explore the underneath of our home. I've got these heating ducts running everywhere and pipes and things. I can now look underneath this house and find out exactly where this problem was and see what it looks like in there, what happened. So hopefully we can discover this. So let me show you what we have, what we're going to use, and we will dig in and see if we can figure out what the heck happened underneath this house. Just to give you the quick lay of the land, this is the lower level of our house. There's the game bar that we have been working on, more to come on that. This is a cement floor underneath here. There are heating ducts around the floor like this one. And so there are heating ducts that are running underneath the floor out to this outer area out here, and there's some heating ducts back there, and also back behind this bar. Up above here was a plumbing line that ran down, and it ran right down that pillar, and somehow gets back to the sewer pipes all run out that side of the house. So somewhere between that pillar and the back of the house, there is a break in that pipe, and it was somehow getting into the ductwork under here, and it was running through the ductwork out into this outside area of our house. So my hope is that we can look through some of these ducts. We can try to look through. Some of them go this way, and then I think there's some main pipes that run somewhere through here or through this area, and so I have to try to figure out how to get in there. Well, we have this OIWAC. This is a drain pipe video inspection system. This thing is fully included. It has like over 150 feet of this kind of semi-rigid cable. It has this rolling head on the end of it. I've already played with it a little. There's some dust on there. So it has this rolling head and a self-leveling camera. So no matter which ways this spins, it will keep your view level in the hole. There are smaller heads you can get if you want to put it down smaller pipes. I have kind of the larger head put on here right now so we can go through our larger ductwork. So it comes on this spool, so you can kind of pull this out and feed it down into the pipes. Check this out. This thing is cool. It has its own camera system and screen, keyboard, wireless system. It's a Bluetooth keyboard power system right here. This is how you charge it. And it also can take an SD card. I already have one in here. So you can actually record while you're filming throughout your pipes. You can also plug this into a TV if you want to look at it in a larger system. It has a sun visor here if you're using it outside. So this is actually the view through the pipe camera. And so what we're going to do with this is we're going to get this set up. We're going to put it on record, and we are going to start fishing this through our ductwork to see what we can find down there. I have a feeling we could find a lot of mess in these ducts. So let's play around a little bit, get this under the house, and see what we can find. All right, let's start here because I think this is the longest straight run that we have here. So this looks like the junction of two pipes. If I come back a little bit, so off to the right pipe entrance. Let's keep pushing forward. Man, these are really rusted in here. Looks like they ran cabling down the middle of these pipes, like telephone cable. This gives me a general idea. It says we're about 18 feet. It's not exactly accurate. Okay, so we've been going straight all this time, and now we're taking what looks like a hard left. Okay, I'm still going forward. I think I made it around the corner. Look at all that rust and dust. It's really rusty right there. It's really rusty right there too. So if that's accurate, we went through that duct right there and it went straight for about 20 feet. So let's measure 20 feet. I think probably somewhere around there it met up and went over. I think it goes over that way. This is where you keep the instructions, manuals, and all that good stuff. And it has a couple different, this is just the same size head that's on there right now. And then there's some smaller ones that you can use. And then there's a little tiny screwdriver. That's how you tighten the little screws. I really need to clean these ducts. That's the next step. All right, so if that's accurate, that went all the way underneath here and ended somewhere right around here. I've got another duct over here. Let's fish in here and see if we can meet up with that and see if we can maybe make the turn. Okay, here's where it meets up with that other duct that we were just in. I don't see any breaks though. I don't see any broken, dirt coming in or anything. Let's pull back a little bit. Now, this is the rustiest duct that I have seen. I mean, this is practically eaten right through. And it's all surrounded by sand, so right above this is concrete. Okay, no real answers there. So this is where we're putting our new cabinets in the bar, and this is the drain, the old drain for the bar sink. And I abandoned using this because when I ran water down this drain, I tested this, it would leak into the secret room that we found. It would leak through the ductwork. So I know that somewhere between this pipe and the other end of the sewer pipe, there's a leak. This leaks somewhere. And I think this connects to a cast iron pipe somewhere to the floor. So what I'd like to do, we're going to change the head on our camera here and see if I can get a small enough head that will fit in this. I think this is 1.5 inch pipe. Or just break it off, that's cool too. Looks like it might go right into a cast iron pipe actually. Ooh, I don't know if it's gonna fit, it'll be tight. So this is what it looks like without the head. I guess I could just feed it down there without the head on it, but I don't want to break the camera or anything, so what happens with this? I can make that turn. It does go right into cast iron. And wow, is that rusted. It looks like there's a lip right there where it connects. And I don't want to shove it through there. Alright. So I've removed the protective head. We're just going to shove it in there and see if I can get around that corner without wrecking it. Too bad. Oh gosh, I think I made it. Look at that. Look at that pipe. No wonder. Oh my gosh. See if I can get further in there. Look at that. Wow, that is rusted. I think it's broken right there. Wouldn't you say? Where does this? Oh wow, I'm pushing through. Where am I going? This is the inside of a cast iron pipe that is filled with rust. And what else is that? Let's keep pushing through. It's so rusted. I mean, it's just filled. It's collapsed. I don't know where I'm at now. This is the inside of a cast iron drain pipe. This is what it looks like after 50 years. And I can see why I think this is where it turns a corner. Wait, I may have gotten around it. I think I did, but I don't know where that goes. I'm pretty sure that's rusted all the way through right here. So you can snap pictures and take video. I'm going to try to keep track of how far that was, but I think this is where our leaks were occurring. Well, that certainly was an interesting journey, and I think I found the problem. That cast iron pipe is completely rusted through, and I'm sure it was just seeping into the ground everywhere through there and getting into that ductwork somewhere, but it certainly was getting in there. Well, that was certainly a lot of fun checking out underneath the house. This is going to come in handy. I have a couple other things that I need to inspect in our house. I have another crawl space with a sewer pipe that has a clean out on it. So it's a large 2.5 or 3 inch, I think it's a 3 inch drain pipe or sewer pipe that goes out to our septic field. And I have a feeling there might be a crack in that under our driveway. And so the only way to really find out without digging up our entire yard is with something like this. This is going to come in so handy, and it would save thousands of dollars because I can actually pinpoint exactly where a repair needs to take place. This house has tons of underground labyrinths of things. I also have a lot of drain pipe that's buried in the yard that runs from our gutters out into yards, and I can't figure out where things are clogged or where things tee together. This is going to come in super handy in the spring, so I can clean those things out. Or if I have a collapsed pipe somewhere, I can actually feed this into the pipe, measure how far along where I find a collapse or a clog. I can dig it up, fix it, and then bury it back on without having to dig the entire thing up. So I still have a lot of larger sewer pipe projects to do here because I want to get rid of all these cast iron pipes. That just needs to be abandoned, sealed over, and never used again. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to close that off and seal it up, and I'm going to have to find a new way to route a drain with some kind of a pump underneath the bar sink, so I can have a wet bar down here. So I'm going to put a sink back in, and now I know what I can and cannot do, and maybe I can use this to find some other cavity in the ceiling somewhere where I can route some PEX or something. These are definitely not a cheap investment, but for me here in this home, it is something that will be well worth it. One of the other things that you can get with this that I do not have, there's actually a sensor. This emits a radio frequency at the end of this, and you can actually, there's a detector that you can buy where you can actually fish this through pipes, and then you can walk along with the detector and it'll tell you exactly where the end of it is, so you can determine exactly where you are. This gives you a general idea in feet of how far you go down a pipe, but it's not perfectly accurate. I will put a link to this product over on Amazon. It's available on Amazon as well as from their site, but I'll put a link there, and any discounts that the company will offer me, I always check with them and see if they'll give any discounts, and I will put that in the description as well, so you can check this out for yourself. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think I should do? Should I just abandon these heating ducts underneath the floor entirely and come up with a new heating system, redo ductwork in the ceiling, come up with an in-floor heating system? What do you think I should do? I know I should at least clean them. After looking in those ducts, they're nasty, and so maybe I'll devise a cleaning system for our underground ductwork next. We're always trying to find ways to fix things and do things ourselves here, and so tag along for future DIY projects. Lots of things to fix and lots of adventures in this kind of 70s homestead, the 50-year-old house here. Thumbs up on today's video, and as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.